Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Okay, was there a time you felt or thought he might not survive this?
Obviously. The doctors called me, at least I can remember 2 occasions when the doctors called me and said to me, prepare. It's not looking good. He won't make it till morning. I mean, if somebody calls you, somebody that you know is the one helping you heal your husband, now calls you and says, I've done my best, go and prepare. He won't make it till morning. And I said to the doctor, Iran, that's not my own. Don't worry about whether he's going to make it or not. You just go ahead and keep caring. Let me talk to the owner of the life. So that day I screamed in my car. And what I said was, hallelujah. I said, God, that's the highest form of praise I know. And I give it to you now on behalf of my husband. If you say it's time, I agree. Then give me peace. But it is not time, Lord. Don't let the doctors kill him. And I went home.
How would you sum up the whole experience?
Number 1, I do not wish it on my enemy. It is not easy. Number 2, if you're not balanced, it's enough to make a joke of you, make mincemeat of you. Number 3, you must have a good support, a good network of support. Oh, let me say this in Igbo. Madu chibeya. You can say that in English for me. We go so far looking for God and we say he lives in heaven. He lives right inside all of us. And the next human being is actually your God. Because if I didn't have the network of people that I had, Azu, when Kufre first had a stroke, people's concern were for me, not for him. Because if you ever have seen Kufre and myself at any event, you see that I'm holding his hand and we're walking like we're going to the altar. That's because I have very terrible knees. And so he's my clutch. I hold on to him to be able to move. So those who knew were like, how is Ezinne going to survive? But guess what? When what was bigger than me happened, I forgot that I had a bad knee. I never felt the pain of that knee until Kufre came home in 2021. Because I was constantly on adrenaline. You know what I mean? And then you see, for me, the hardest part is not in the physical stress that I went through. The hardest part of this whole journey was in mirroring hope for someone when you didn't even have it yourself. He just turns, he looks at you, and you're supposed to tell him, yeah, you're fine, it's good, we're good. And you're going to say that, but even you inside of you, you're looking at what the doctors are showing you, and you're like, oh God, Father, are we going to pull through? But it's a miracle. Like the doctor said, there is a place for the miraculous in medicine. It's a miracle.
Yes.
He's beautiful. He's beautiful.
How is he now?
He's beautiful. That's the reason why I can't do the things I'm doing now. My guy is beautiful. We thank God. And that's why I've come back in Thanksgiving to thank God the only way I know how to pour into other people. Because the truth is, who teaches a woman resilience? Who teaches a woman that once you've made a vow, that you stick to your vow? Who grounds a woman to realize that you can't accept only the good times? Everybody will have to go through an adversity. And God gives us these adversities as per our styles, as per our capacity. The truth is, this didn't kill me, but maybe another type of adversity could have killed me. And then you say, but she survived this big one. That was because this big one was made for my side. So, I thank God. That's all I can say about this matter. I thank God.
You're into furnishings. When can a home? Yes. When can a home be said to be well furnished?
When everything in the house is sitting in the right place and everything is functional. I tell people, you see, everything you put in your house must have meaning for you, and it must appeal to your aesthetic, your personal aesthetic taste, and it must be functional. There are some homes you step into and you say you have to ask for permission to sit down. Can I sit down, please? Because they've actually set up a showroom in the name of setting up a home. Your home should reflect a well-appointed, tastefully furnished apartment, should reflect who you are, should also show where you want to go to. We should see bits and pieces of your life. I should come into your home and understand who you are. And above all, it should give me comfort to enjoy your space. I should have things that my eyes should feed on. And then I should at the end of the day say to you, you have a lovely home. If your home leaves me edgy, then you haven't done right.
So where can an office be said to be well put together?
Functionality before any other thing. I always tell people don't follow style or trend blindly. Yeah. Because it's cyclical. It comes and it goes. So today we tell you the color of the year is lilac. You know the color of the year is going to change next year. Do you want to keep repainting your house all the time? It's my job to keep telling you, but do you want to keep doing that? So you decide what are you going to use and accentuate the color of the year in your space. So in an office, what is that office for? Is it a doctor's office? What do you want the people coming in here to feel? You want them to feel, oh, this is a doctor's office, well appointed. This doctor knows what they're about, and feel confident enough to sit down and talk about their problems. You know, if you go and do a doctor's office and you do them in very bright colors like MTN, whoa, people will come in there, they're not settled enough to come and start talking about their problems. So functionality is always first for me, and then you can add a bit of style.
How about rooms now? When can a bedroom be said to be well
when it
put
suits
together, well furnished?
So, you know, first of all, I say to people that it's called a bedroom. That means a room for the bed. So the first thing I should see in a well-appointed bedroom is the bed. So your bed is the focal point. So get the best that you can get and then build every other thing around it. It's important for you to have space around your bed. So you have to, depending on the size of your room, you scale your furniture so that it fits. Yes? So that you have space on both sides, and also possibly have space at the back of the bed. So that if you don't have space at the back of your bed, ensure that the kind of bed you want to buy is the one that you can sweep from the under. That there is space under that broom can get into or whatever, and then you'll be able to sweep. And then your bed depends on who you are, your weight, your height. You don't just go and see a bed and buy it. Bed might be too low and it will cause you health issues, waist pain and stuff like that. Your bed might be nice, imported from Turkey for all that I care, but then it can't carry my weight. So you need to take these things into consideration. So do you want a deep bucket bed? Do you want a bed that is flat, that is on top? You know, most people, they just come and say, I want you to do my house and I want it to look like that hotel XYZ that I went to. But that hotel XYZ is a multi-purpose thing and hasn't taken into consideration who you are, how you sleep, and all of that. So all of these are things that you should tell your interior designer so they can design a bedroom that is meant for you. But it's always nice to have your bedroom cool, painted in very cool colors, because what you want to do in a bedroom is to relax and sleep. So cool colors, you know, not overly many patterns, you know, in the bedroom, so that's why we love hotels, right? Plain curtain, white linen. So it's the same thing.